Hello, I'm Eric Strong, and I'm here to set the record straight. Being the true Los Angeles native that I am a Rams fan, Laker fan, and Dodger fan, all the way around. And a couple of years ago, right here at SoFi Stadium, just enjoying a game with my wife and some friends, I was attacked and assaulted by an intoxicated, belligerent, violent individual. Just enjoying the game. See, I've had season tickets for years. I've been to numerous stadiums and events and have never been involved in any kind of altercation and incident because I know how to avoid them. But when somebody just walks up to you and violently assaults you, gives you no choice, you defend yourself, which is what I did. See, all I did was try to have a nice time at the game. Didn't drink, no alcohol, and all I did was ask this person to just basically respect my space in a very considerate, diplomatic way. Liquid courage, alcohol, the roar of the game. He was cheering for the other team for whatever reason. I don't know the individual. His response to that was, "Hey, let me swing on this guy." And so the altercation ensued. And so I want to thank SoFi Security for their professionalism, their response. They came and they quickly diffused the situation. They quickly, based on the statements from all the people in the crowd, identified him as the person that was intoxicated and the aggressor. They wrote the correct report and they kicked him out of the stadium. They also escorted my wife and my friends and I to safety, properly identifying me as the victim. Well, days later, whatever it is, 8, 9, 10 days later, apparently this individual finds out that I'm in law enforcement, so he decides, not the day of, but a week later, that he's going to go and file a police report. And he actually tells them, "Hey, the only reason I'm here is because I found out this guy was in law enforcement." So I want to also thank Inglewood Police Department for doing a very thorough and objective investigation. Even though I later found out and I know that there were some pressures put on them from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department to make this go in a different direction. See, they did a thorough investigation and they interviewed a bunch of people and they got to the bottom of it. Whereas Bob Luna and his administration didn't even bother to check on me. Although they knew it happened, I did report it. Not one of them called me to say, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, Eric, we saw something and we want to make sure you're good. We want to make sure you don't need anything." See, that's how Bob Luna operates, and that's why a lot of deputies, a lot of them department personnel are leaving early, taking early retirements, and are going other places because they know they're not appreciated, they know they're not valued, and they know that Bob Luna and his administration doesn't care much about them. Proof positive. So the reality of it is you have people that are out there making comments about, "Hey, this guy was involved in an altercation. He's not fit to be sheriff." You weren't there. Not only were you not there, you saw a 20-second clip. Really? So I'm not supposed to defend myself? I'm not supposed to protect my wife? What would you do in that situation? Furthermore, most of the people making these comments are just haters, just detractors, going by names such as Truth Teller, Bob the Bandit, Anonymous, you name it, who knows? They won't even use their real name. I'm Eric Strong. I was there. I experienced it. I know exactly what happened, far beyond a 20-second video clip. And I'm here to tell you, I was the victim, which enhances my 360-degree perspective on what's needed from law enforcement. You see, I know what it's like to be victimized, and I know what it's like to have to need something from law enforcement when you're in that situation, when you're in that set of circumstances. But guess what? I'm also very keen and very aware of what it feels like to be falsely accused, because that guy went down there and said I was a suspect. As a matter of fact, my department put me under investigation, even though I did everything right. I did everything I was supposed to do. You see, they were trying to needle at me. So I also know what it's like to be wrongfully accused, which gives me an even deeper understanding of what's needed from law enforcement. Because I know some of you have been wrongfully accused, or maybe even accused or being suspects of something, but that doesn't mean that it takes away your dignity. It doesn't take away the fact that you're due respect. And it doesn't take away the fact that somebody should just check on you and make sure that you're okay. I'm Eric Strong. I'm bringing a 360-degree perspective to what's needed from the LA County Sheriff's Department.